Welcome back to the Writer's Life, the place where you get the sights, sounds, smells, tastes, whatever you want from my particular writer's life, such as it is. And you also get the truth about publishing and writing and freelance writing and traveling and all that sort of stuff. So I noticed a quote today when I was finishing up my novella, The Left Hook, and I got a quote from Mike Tyson on fear. I think the quote was, we all have a plan until we get punched in the face, right? But in researching that quote, I found another quote from Mike Tyson about fear, and it was all about how if you don't learn to control it and make it your best friend, you'll be consumed by it, and eventually, if you let fear consume you, you'll basically commit suicide because you'll never have the strength to save your own life. And I thought about like how, for some writers or would-be writers or whatever, how afraid they are to put their work out in the world and do everything possible to get it in front of people because they're afraid of either. Well, initially they're afraid of rejection, right? Because there's so much rejection in this business. A lot of people don't realize that. Even after you've done really well and had a few bestsellers and hit some awards and all that sort of stuff, that you still get rejected. That's just the nature of the beast. Always has been, always will be. Of course, on the indie side of things, you're not really going to get rejected, of course. But I actually have an editor who would be the first one to be like, this piece of work sucks, Vince. You can't put it out. So that would be akin to like a rejection. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. But people are afraid to put out the work because of rejection, because they're afraid they're going to get a poor reception, and the worst thing of all, like they're afraid that just no one is going to buy their work. It's just going to just be like they're going to sell to their parents and the wife, the husband, whatever. And we've all been there. We've all had all that stuff happen to us or whatever. And but the point is, you have to work with your fear, and you have to learn to control it, like Mike says. And you have to get your work out there one way or another, be it by traditional means if that's what you want, or by indie means if that's what you want. And let the folks decide. Let them decide whether they like your work or not. You don't have to go read all your reviews. I read almost none of them, good or bad. Because it doesn't affect me one way or the other. I'm still going to put out the words I want to put out, and that's just what I'm going to do. So like you gotta just not be afraid anymore, or at least compartmentalize that fear, because it's kind of like the person who, I can't step on a plane. I can't go on a plane because all I can think about is the plane crashing. Can the plane crash? Yeah, it's a machine made of metal with a couple of engines on the side of it. Yeah, of course. It's mechanical. Sometimes they're going to break down, and if that's what God wants for you, then you're going to be toast. But at least the point is to have a good life before that. But the benefits of getting on that plane and going to places and experiencing life far outweigh the dangers, right? And that's my philosophy anyway. So I'm also the type of guy that gets on a plane, has a drink, maybe a half a Valium, and I just go with the waves. If there's turbulence, I'm like, I go to sleep. But anyway, how did we get on the topic of airplanes? Fear. Anyway, don't be afraid to put out your work. If you feel as though you have really good material, and even if publishers are rejecting it, and whatever, find a way to get it out there, get in front of readers, get the reactions, and then do another one, write another one, and then write another one, and write another one. You see where I'm going with this? All right, that's it for today. If you liked it, maybe share it with some people, some other writers, whatever. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button and hit the bell for notifications, so that you don't miss out on a single one of these unbelievably exciting videos from Vince Andrews' Writer's Life. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.